Night Showdown. And the voice is back, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. Welcome to Batley. I've missed UK wrestling the past few weeks. I can't say I've missed these two.
It's nice of you to actually show up today.
You know what, for your sake, they didn't hear you. It is Brett Hadley and George James Anderson at the desk welcoming you to Friday Night Showdown. And Chris Castle and Johan Hund once again have got the entire roster around the ring. If they're going to let them talk, I've got a feeling they might not, you know.
Doesn't look like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Empire Presents Friday Night Showdown. And let me just tell you all, we are so happy to welcome back the voice of UK wrestling, Brett Hadley, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Brett Hadley.
The sarcasm is radiating, but thank you, Mr. Castle.
And then also, let me tell you all, stood around the outside, how proud it makes me that you guys took heed of what we had to say. WrestleMania is 2 short weeks away. And you guys are really up to your game. Really up to your game. In fact, again, I'm so proud of you all. Why don't you all give yourselves a round of applause?
The guy is so disingenuous, it hurts. Nobody, including me, is buying.
Well, shut up, because I'm in charge. So, unless you come tell you a bunch of idiots, I don't mean a single damn bit of that. You people haven't upped your game one bit. You have all been too soft. Too soft, and you have not done what it takes to get the job done. You guys, let me tell you, some of you're lucky we even want you on WrestleMania. You people shouldn't be allowed near WrestleMania, some of you people. We run WrestleMania. Simple as that. Right, let's go. You want to know what we're done? You're done? And tonight,
wait for it.
Tonight we have.
There it is.
Oh, here we are.
Wait. I hope you have things to do tonight, because we're not fine.
He's not going to let up, is he?
The crowd aren't either, though, George. They don't like them.
You'd think he'd get the hint.
That's the problem. They won't.
Some quite impressive pipes out there.
Are you all going to shut your mouth right now? I want you to talk some business. We have a great main event tonight. We have a tag team match for the tag team championship. And that's not all. We have quite a few matches tonight. We also have Gavin versus Uther. And I know, Gavin, what you're thinking. You are thinking, what if JPR is at the ringside, right? That's exactly what you're thinking. What if the firing squad is at the ringside? So JPR, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to be at the ringside, you have
my full blessing.
What?
You're fully allowed to be at the ringside. And same goes to you, Uther. When JPR takes on Joe Sedgwick, if you want to be at the ringside, you can.
How is that fair?
That is some favouritism showing, that is.
They're inciting interference, because of course they are.
He takes off that stupid bucket hat.
Game. I didn't let you talk. You know what this is? This is the punishment list. And trust me, you don't want to be in this list just before the celebration.
Don't let him get to you, Cayman.
Be the bigger man, Carlisle.
All you shut your mouths, I've got some business to address from earlier this week. Step up in the ring.
Sketch is stood on his own around the ring. This crowd love him, and in he goes. But why?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Wednesday night, on Wednesday Night Mayhem, we decided we should put Sketch in charge as a trustworthy person.
And he was.
Yep.
Very good show.
During the England game. And we expected you to turn up and do the job for the Empire, Sketch. But what did you do, Sketch? You messed it all up, Sketch. You let us down. You failed. Every single person that won that night, they were supposed to win. And what did you do about it? You stood by, you did nothing. You watched the show burn to the goddamn ground. You're a pathetic, stupid little idiot loser. And no wonder that you're just Evan's sidekick and he pushes you around all the time.
Wow. Just hit him.
This is so uncalled for.
Yeah, now get the hell out of my ring.
Wow.
I'll go before I let you go through the running game.
No need, Castle. Oh, hang on a minute.
Johan Hunt, Chris Castle. I'm sick and tired of you two. Every word that comes out of your mouths, yeah, is full of crap. I know it, the roster knows it, and the UKW fans know it. I can see through all that nonsense. I can also see through JPR. Prancing around saying that he's the greatest hardcore champion and this, that and the other. Yeah, JPR, you beat Tommy Dillon and Horace at Day of Reckoning. And you're still walking around saying you're the greatest hardcore champion. But you haven't defended your title against me. You keep running away. So, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be JPR versus Mustafa Khan at WrestleBration.
JPR is watching what just happened.
Hold on, don't get too excited. Wait, Mustafa, wherever you are, did you say JPR is running away from you? As far as I'm concerned, JPR is right there. Mustafa, where are you? Mustafa, where are you? Looks like you are running away from the JPR.
Hate to admit it, but they've got a point.
And now you think you deserve a title shot? And all you've done is send some stupid video. You're not even here. Really? As far as I'm concerned, you don't deserve a shot.
Hang on though, JPR's getting in the ring. I'm not sure. Well, the Empire do realise now, and JPR asking for the mic.
Who do you think you are to speak on my behalf? I am an international superstar. I am the greatest hardcore champion of all time. Do you remember when it was the Empire? When it was 5-1 with that blithering idiot on the street? And what happened to you? I caved you in. What happened to you? Your ears got rung in. Okay? So, at WrestleBration, it will be JPR versus that Prince of Pratt, Mustafa Khan, and it will be for this UKW Hardcore Championship. Now get out of my way because I'm vexed.
JPR has just accepted that challenge and told the Empire how it's going to be at WrestleBration.
A little bit of dissension in the ranks there.
And Uther trying to go after JPR, maybe to calm him down, and the Empire don't quite know what just happened.
I think there might be a bit of a schism forming in between the Empire and the firing squad by the looks of it.
The Empire are a bit discombobulated.
You know, JPR, what you just told me, I gotta let it slide for now. Because, you know, you could be in this list in 5 seconds if I want to. But instead, I kinda like the idea of Mustafa Khan and JPR at WrestleBration for the Hardcore Championship. So here it is, it's official.
Don't take credit. We've allowed it. It's official. You've heard it here first. WrestleBration for the hardcore title. JPR versus Mustafa Khan.
It's on, folks.
Nobody cares. It's all good. Stupid idiot. But you know what? That is not the only match at WrestleBration. We've also got the Dream Ticket Let Me Out match. So far, I got 4 spaces taken. That leaves 3 left. Tonight, we're going to open tonight with one of them places being filled, and competing for that place is going to be the Yorkshireman. We'll try that again. Competing for a place in the Dream Ticket match tonight is going to be the Yorkshireman.
A local fan favourite.
And Tommy Dillon.
Not a fan favourite.
I don't know to see your faces. Get the hell out of here right now.
Well, that match is going to open Friday Night Showdown tonight. Like Chris Castle said, the winner gets to be in that Let Me At 'em match for the Dream Ticket at WrestleBration. But tonight's main event, huge. It is the Tag Team Championships on the line. Evan Knight and Sketch get their rematch against the Broncos. The Yorkshireman and Tommy Dillon throw it down on Showdown right after this break. We'll be back with that match in just a second. We are back on Friday Night Showdown, live from the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley. George James Anderson and Brett Hadley at the desk, and Tommy Dillon and the Yorkshireman in the ring, and this serious WrestleBration implications as the winner of this will get in that Dream Ticket Let Me At 'em match at WrestleBration 15. Hi, Yorkshireman. And here we go. Who's going to seize the day, George, and get their place? Yeah, on the biggest stage of the year. Who's going to do it? Let's go. Ring the bell. We're underway. Let's find out. These guys are old enemies, I'll tell you. This crowd
about here.
firmly behind the Yorkshireman here.
Somewhat of a local hero.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a Yorkshire hero. You're not from Yorkshire, though, are you?
I'm
I
not,
can tell.
afraid.
No. You'll learn. Do you know what a flat cap is?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what a Yorkshire pudding is?
I do, yeah.
Oh, you can stay. You're fine.
I can stay. Okay. Well,
Yeah, you're
that's
alright.
jolly good, yeah. Ooh, a bit of mind games going on.
Yeah,
early on.
sidestepping Dylan, and Dylan is he's not a patient man.
No, he certainly doesn't look it.
No, he's
that
not
body
known-
language. That body language. He's not conveying a man that is in a good mood, to say the least.
I don't know if I've ever seen him in a good mood in his life. Well, the Yorkshireman's always in a good mood. Well, until the Empire screw him out of opportunities, he's in a good mood.
I must say, he's in phenomenal shape.
He is. He goes to the gym, you can tell. And again, sidestepping Dylan, who's getting more and more aggravated here. I miss using words like that. Aggravated.
Here's another one for the crossword. Vexed.
Vexed. Well, Dylan's vexed permanently. Kicks the Yorkshireman in the midsection. Right hand. Yorkshireman didn't see that one coming. Side headlock by Dylan. Right, so the winner of this gets an opportunity to win that dream ticket. The dream ticket currently held by Sebastian Mercer, who has to defend it. Drop toe hold by Dylan. Floats over. Nice bit of wrestling. Look at that. A bit of disrespect thrown in for good measure.
You've got to say the mind games early on. He deserves that, really.
Yeah, Dylan proving that he's got more experience than the Yorkshireman. He does. He's been here a long time as Dylan. It's a battle of iron wills, and now though, the Yorkshireman now is turning the tables. There's an old saying in wrestling: turnabout is fair play, and that's exactly what happened to Dylan there. And the boot firmly on the other foot. Dylan telling the crowd to shut up, not a good idea.
Bit of a disagreement going on.
Yeah.
Put your eyes on the contest, Tommy.
This is the thing, if you let the crowd get in your head, you take your focus off of what's happening in there. It's not going to end well. Dylan with another right hand. Taking over. Knee to the midsection, the Yorkshireman backed into the corner. So 15 nights away from the 15th anniversary of WrestleBration. Make sure you get your tickets. Clothesline attempt. The Yorkshireman ducks.
Big shoulder block.
And another.
And another.
Just for good measure.
Building some momentum now.
Up he goes.
Spinning him around. He's going to be dizzy now.
It's making him think about it.
Big slam. Goes for cover one.
And he hooked the leg. I always complain, George, about people who don't hook the leg. But the Yorkshireman did there. And Dylan is out to higher ground on the outside. And there's no timeouts in wrestling. And this crowd are telling Dylan what they think of him for escaping.
If there were timeouts, I'm pretty sure Tommy would take one now.
Yeah. Instead, he's jaw-jacking with the crowd, and if he loses by count out, he will lose the match, and he won't be in that dream ticket match.
He's got to pay attention.
He's
already halfway through.
And he's taking his time as a wily veteran, and look at that again.
There we go, yep.
And the referee has to start the count again. But the Yorkshireman's not going to take
after him.
Yeah, he's had enough. Yorkshireman follows Dylan outside now. And he's had enough of Dylan trying to run away.
Delivering some good shots and off the post.
Oh man, none of that is easy on the outside. You get hit on the post. It's not going to work well. Yorkshireman though needs to capitalise on Dylan. Will try and do that. There he goes. The experience of Dylan cuts off the Yorkshireman at the pass there. Oh, a low clothesline that was.
Yeah.
Then hooks the leg and gets two out of it. Nowhere near enough. Dylan has been hardcore champion before. You know, he rejuvenated his career, George, by getting that hardcore championship last year. Picks up the Yorkshireman now. He's a strong dude. Oh,
And
backbreaker.
Right in the kidneys.
Yeah. Gets another 2 count from it. And the Yorkshireman's momentum has dwindled away here quite quickly.
Take a body shot like that, it can really phase you.
And now look at that knee right to the small of the back. And Dylan is going to do it again. Oh no, he's clubbing away on the neck now. Oh, another low clothesline. And the Yorkshireman in trouble. He's told us he wants a title opportunity for weeks. He's been, all over the place. He's done the WrestleBration poster full of photos of himself. That's quite amusing if you check his social media this week. But at the minute, he's not on the show. The way to win his way in is to beat Tommy Dillon here. And then he gets a chance at the dream ticket, which enables him for a title match whenever he wants. Of course, Mercer has that dream ticket at the moment. We'll hear from Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison a little bit later.
Unfortunately.
Can't wait to hear what they've got to say. I've got to get in the ring and interview them. You're all right, you can sit here. Oh, look at Dillon with those elbows. Relentless in the corner.
Come on, Yorkshire man. Come on.
What can he do here? Yeah, can he?
Well, the crowd's certainly behind him.
Now, Dylan's going to pick him up again. We saw him do a backbreaker earlier. This one, though, is going to be the spinning side suplex, I think it is. All the way around. And down goes the Yorkshireman. Is that it? It's 2.5. And the Yorkshireman muscled his way out of that one. But how much has he got left? The crowd trying to get him back into it. The crowd could be your silent tag team partner, really.
Can't help but notice Tommy stopped talking after that kick out at 2.
And the suplex is reversed. But how much has been taken out of the Yorkshireman here? Can he rally himself back and get the victory on Dylan?
That suplex has just woken Dylan up. He knows that he can't just talk his way through this contest.
Absolutely not. But
you're not going to get under the skin of the Yorkshireman that easy. You are going to have to compete.
And Dylan once again, instead of gloating to the crowd, he needs to put him away.
Stand corrected.
Oh, I got Dylan with a drop kick.
More gloating.
Yeah. And Dylan, is he going to do it again? I think he might be about to, you know. Yep, right to the midsection and the ribs.
And the Yorkshireman's on the outside now.
He doesn't want to be there. And Dylan can win this match by count out. He wouldn't want. Well, to be fair, I don't think he cares. He wins it however he can, you know. If he gets into WrestleBration, it's all good by him, no matter how he does it. He won't care.
All about getting there. It's all about getting into this match.
The Empire, if you ask them, are handing out opportunities. And this crowd have got a good memory. They remember Tommy Dylan tapped out. They remember Tommy Dylan slipped on the ring entrance. They're never going to forget things, this crowd. That's why they're so good. But now Dylan back in, grabs the ankle and the leg, and he might be going for that Kiara lock, George. And if he does, Yorkshireman's in trouble.
Yorkshireman's fighting back.
Yes,
getting
trying his
shots
best.
A little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, a little bit, but can he get himself back into this?
Compose himself.
Oh, hang on a minute. There we go, up and down goes Dylan. Is that it? Has he caught him? Oh, how close was that? The Yorkshireman thought he had it. So did 90% of this crowd.
Bit of a second win there. He's taken so much punishment so far, but he is still getting up. He's still fighting.
He is. He's still fighting. He currently has Evan Knight, Momentum, and Sigma in that match with Sebastian Mercer. Who else is going to join them? One of these two is. Which way is this going to go off? First contest from Showdown. He does.
Locks a third. Winds up.
He is. Oh,
a big shot.
Dylan goes flying. Yorkshireman with some
huge lariat there.
And another one, I think. Yeah. Is he going to hit a third? Oh, he goes under. And the Yorkshire suplex, that's what that was. But now...
Come on, Yorkshireman, cover him.
Needs to go over and cover him, you're right.
Get him on his back.
Needs to keep him down, yeah.
Took a bit too long there.
Now
back on his
waiting.
feet.
Up he goes, and down he goes with a spine buster. And the
a lot of impact through the lower back there.
Yorkshireman is going to look for the spear to finish this. Punch his way to that dream ticket match at WrestleBration 15.
Don't turn around, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy might not like the view, but Dylan sidestepped. Drop toe on the Yorkshireman goes flying, and now it's Dylan.
Inches away from the bottom turnbuckle. That could have been catastrophic.
Dylan is doing what the Yorkshireman was doing, George. And now the Yorkshireman might not want to get up and turn around.
Don't turn around, Yorkshireman.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Listen to the crowd. But unfortunately, he does turn around. He caught him on his shoulders. Oh, but to the eyes. Did you see that? Right to the eyes. I saw it. Dylan. Oh no, he takes down the Yorkshireman, stacks him up, and that's it. He had to rake him in the eyes first. Ring the bell, George. This thing's over. Oh man. Here is your winner and advancing to WrestleBration, the wildcard, Tommy Dylan. By any means necessary. had to rake him in the eyes first.
Well, like you said, it's the experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tommy Dillon probably knows every dirty trick in the book.
And he just pulled one out there, I'll tell you.
Probably wrote half of them himself.
He doesn't care. He has punched his way to Restoration 15. He now joins Mercer, Sigma, and the others in the match.
Throw back to Destiny. The dream ticket will be mine again.
He's had it before. He wants it again. We'll be back with more of Friday Night Showdown. It's great to be back. We'll be back after this. Don't go away. We are back in the room. It is great to be back on Friday Night Showdown. Yes, it is. And Tommy Dillon just punched his way, literally, raked his eyes his way to Restoration. He joins Sigma, he joins Sebastian Mercer, he joins Momentum, and Evan Knight in that Let Me Out match. There's 2 slots left.
2 slots left, yes.
Who's going to win their way in? We'll find out, but we know Tommy Dillon is in one way or the other. We also know at Restoration 15 that comes your way, 15 nights from tonight. Get your tickets now, don't waste your time. It's UKWrestling.tv or the UK Wrestling app, or you can join us on our YouTube subscriptions. Do not miss July 27th Restoration, because you're going to see Cayman Carlisle get, finally, his one-on-one rematch with Damian Black for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's coming your way, 15 nights from tonight. But shall we get Cayman Carlisle out here now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we see the number 1 contender? Yes. He won that fair and square last week when he beat Joe Cedric. Tonight, he's got to beat another member of the firing squad. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is a singles match set for 1 fall. Introducing first.
I love our audience. I don't love that music though. You know what that means.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Hopefully there's just one of him.
Yeah, hopefully. On Monday night there wasn't, I'll tell you. Here he is.
Being accompanied by JPR, representing the firing squad, Luther.
It worries me that JPR's taking my other microphone. I've already heard him talk once tonight.
I think he got his point across. Has he got another one to make?
I hope not. He's accepted the challenge of Mustafa Khan. He defends the Hardcore Championship against the one and only Mustafa Khan at Restoration.
We want Kieran!
Listen to this crowd.
And his opponent.
They want him, they're about to get him. And George, listen to this for a completely different reaction. You want the polar opposite? You're going to get it in about 3 seconds.
His opponent is the #1 contender for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. He is the Collective. He is Cayman Carlisle.
Feels good to say that. He's wanted his one-on-one match with Damian Black for a long time, and the Empire presented him the opportunity to get it. He seized it last week, and now it will be Cayman Carlisle against the Silencer, Damian Black, for the richest prize in UK wrestling, the World Heavyweight Championships. 15 nights from tonight at Restoration 15, folks.
That's if he can get there in one piece, because tonight he's going to get through Uther.
Well, this is it, and JPR is allowed at ringside. Yeah, he's allowed there because the Empire think it's a great idea.
I wonder if they regret that decision
No, don't be daft.
JPR's words.
I think they might have tried to make it up to JPR a little bit. Listen to this crowd! What a reaction for Carlisle.
Firing Squad!
Oh God, here we go.
Firing Squad! Firing Squad! Firing Squad! Firing Squad! Shut up!
JPR isn't going to JPR's not going to win an argument with this crowd, I'm afraid. Again, ring the bell, we're off. And again,
Referee Gary gets us underway. Not again.
you got your ear defenders in, George.
I haven't, unfortunately.
Welcome to my world, friend.
What batteries have you got in that mic?
Oh, look at Uther. I'll tell you who's not going to say a lot, Uther.
Oh, thankfully.
I've never heard him say a word. I was hoping that we were going to get a pre-match interview with Uther tonight. But we didn't get that. We got Uther and Carlisle going at it though on Showdown here.
It was so much for a nice, gentlemanly contest between the two, exchanging strikes early on.
Right from the get-go. Carlisle would love nothing more than to send a message to Damien Black by beating one of his henchmen here. It would send a loud message.
It was looking like Cayman Carlisle was getting the upper hand, but it looks like Uther has just managed to get a bit of distance. Cayman Carlisle back on the offensive again.
Needs to be though. Obviously he's got that. Do it, Cayman. Do it. There we go. Right in the chest of Uther.
Uther seemed unfazed. Just nodded it off. Shrugged it away.
To the other side. Ooh, sternum first.
Can't shrug that off. Oh, that.
Back suplex. Carlisle is rolling here. Off the ropes. Here he goes with a leg drop. And that's why he is war contender. Flipping senton.
JPR looking a bit uncomfortable at ringside. He was lounging around in the corner earlier, but now he's at ringside watching every move.
JPR is watching Uther get sent to school here by the #1 contender. And he can't be liking it. I'm sure Damien Black's watching as well, and he won't be liking it. Now look at Uther. Saying finish this. That's a boot. Somebody on our YouTube channel has called him Boother. Boo! Yeah, I like
That's it, baby!
I can't even hear the referee's count.
No, of course.
I ain't gonna touch you, I'm just gonna laugh at you.
JPR giving everybody in the UK Wrestling Arena tonight a headache.
Come on,
Come on, Uther. This crowd on the side of Carlisle. Uther collides with him in the corner. Snap man. Uther follows this up with a drop kick. There he goes. Uther is a hitman. George, I tell you. He's quite good at it.
Quite the gunslinger.
Yeah, he really is. Oh, down for the cover. Gets two. And I mean, Carlisle, the last thing Carlisle wants is to lose to a member of the firing squad just 2 weeks before he gets to challenge for that title. It's the last thing that Carlisle wants.
It's not going to do much for his confidence, is it?
Absolutely not. No.
Momentum.
He's fought so hard to get this match in the first place. He doesn't want that to be derailed by losing to Uther here. Oh, and to the outside. Watch JPR is all I'm saying.
Keep your hands to yourself, JPR.
You've never seen the firing squad.
Contemplating it. He's contemplating it.
Uther's followed Carlisle out. Oh, but Carlisle firing back. And Uther firing back again as well here. Oof, off the apron goes Carlisle's head. Uther looking very proud with himself at this point.
This drive-by drop kick.
Drive-by kick is there. Oh no. Carlisle in trouble and Uther's having a great time. This is his idea of a very nice day out.
Looks very pleased with himself, doesn't he?
Yeah. Looks far too pleased for somebody who never says anything. Now he has the #1 contender in trouble here on Showdown. In the ring is the only way he can win. Look at that, hooks both legs. Carlisle fires his way out. It's going to take a lot more by Uther, I'll tell you. Carlisle fighting back.
Can't keep him down that easy.
No, jawbreaker, boot to the midsection by Uther. Uther now looking for a side Russian leg sweep. JPR loving it. Oh, Uther likes doing this. Rolls him up, look in that pin. Gets 2.5.
That jawbreaker earlier didn't seem to do much to it, did he?
No.
I wonder if Uther's even got a jaw.
Well, it doesn't say
We don't
anything.
know what's
so,
under
yeah,
that mask, do we?
exactly. I don't want to be fair, Joe. I don't want to know what's under there. Dylan Chase told me it wasn't pretty though.
No.
No, that's what I was. That's what I heard. Thank everybody watching online tonight. Of course, you watch our shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Carlisle bots the suplex.
Carlisle, get him over.
Yeah. Is Uther going to do it? Oh, Uther is going to do it. And Uther with that one-man cheering committee on the outside. He now knows he's going to face Mustafa Khan at WrestleBration. What is Uther doing?
Typical firing squad mannerisms.
Gloating. And now Uther with a chin lock on Carlisle. JPR screaming for Carlisle to tap. That's not going to happen, JPR. I think JPR knows it deep down. He's just trying to get in his head.
Definitely. Some mind games going on here.
Well, they're good at that, though.
Taunting to the crowd, the microphone, the shouting.
That's what they're good at, George, and that's why they've been so successful. Damien Black has been World Heavyweight Champion for over 300 days. And most of the time it's been because of his mates in the firing squad. You won't like me saying that, but it's the truth. I spit truths. Now he's trying to suplex Carlisle again. Carlisle blocking it. Oh, blocking it again. Carlisle picks up Uther.
Nasty landing there.
Yeah, but can Carlisle get back in this? That's
Trying to
the
get a bit of
question.
space, trying to pick himself up, get the crowd behind him.
Oh, he's got no problem doing that. Carlisle back to his feet, flies in at Uther,
Forearm.
and a nip up. Look at that. Knee by Carlisle here. Carlisle ducks under. Clotheslines Uther. Can Carlisle rally some offense and get back in this? We'll find out when Showdown comes back. Don't go away. We are back live from Batley. It's Friday Night Showdown. It's George James Anderson and Brett Hadley at the desk. Carlisle and Uther one-on-one in the ring. JPR allowed on the outside. It's not fair, but the Empire said it was, so he's there. Later on, Uther's going to be allowed out, and JPR takes on Joe Sedgwick. And Uther just planted Carlisle right on his head, George.
Right on his head.
But Uther can't capitalise. This has been quite frantic, this match.
Referees can't give both men a chance to get their breath back. Uther up to one knee.
Who's going to get it first? But Carlisle doesn't want to be there because you know what Uther's going to do, look.
With JPR in the corner as well.
Yeah, but Uther's going to hit the cannonball. Oh, he does. I could see where Carlisle was. And when you see these guys so much, you sort of second guess what they're going to do. And I knew what was in Uther's mind there. And it's bad news for Carlisle. Like we said earlier, he doesn't want to lose to a member of the firing squad 2 weeks before he faces Damien Black for his title. Is Uther going to do it again? I think he is.
Surely not. Surely
try
not.
it again.
Come on, Cayman.
Uther
Come on,
going
Cayman.
for a second cannonball, and now Carlisle out the way. Uther meets nothing but turnbuckle the second time. And now can Carlisle get back in this?
Up to his feet first. Setting up for something.
He's in all kinds of trouble. Maybe the Carlisle cutter here. There it is! That could be it. Oh no! He's got him booked. Oh, that is it. Just like that, if you like.
Well deserved win that.
There was no kicking out. Your winner, the collective, Cayman Carlisle! And Carlisle has just sent a very loud message to Damien Black by beating the hitman of the firing squad there. Uther had no answer for the Carlisle cutter. Can Damien Black find an answer and thwart another challenge on the biggest stage of the year, 15 nights from tonight. WrestleBration 15 comes your way, Saturday, July 27th. And is it in Cayman Carlisle's destiny to once again be UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion? You'd be a fool to bet against him.
Definitely after that display. I'm stacked against him, and yet he still comes out on top, building momentum as he does.
Absolutely
now, if
right.
you were Damien Black, how would you be feeling at this moment, having just seen what we've just seen?
I mean, Black would say he's not sweating it, but I think he will be, George. I think he'll be a bit worried about this. And the fact that that man there, is it his destiny to once again be champion? He's signalling that that belt is coming home. We're going to find out in 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, and now Uther and JPR left.
Has he still got that microphone?
I hope he has, because we need it back, but Uther's got a headache after that Carlisle cutter, I know that.
Well, for that you'd have to have a brain. Does Uther even have a brain?
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
The answer
He
to
could
that.
be cogs.
I mean,
He
Uther's
could be
raising his
chips.
hands. He didn't win. He lost. JPR is going to come back out here in a little bit to face Joe Cedric, and Uther will be allowed at ringside during that match because the Empire said so. Because
I don't know how much use he's going to be after that.
Well, it's a good question. Yeah, he's got dumped on his head. How much use is he going to be? It's a good question.
Enough of a distraction, I guess.
He's always a distraction. There's always distractions in the firing squad. But will Damien Black retain that title? It's the question on everybody's lips. He's held that title 314 days as of today. You know, it's a long time, one of the longest reigns we've ever had here. Can he keep it? Or is it Carlisle's destiny to once again be champion? We're going to find out 15 nights from tonight. You can find out too. You can get your tickets now and don't waste your time. It's UKWrestling.tv or the UK Wrestling app, or come down to Batley and get them. Or if you're not in the UK or you're not able to get to Batley, you can watch it as part of our YouTube subscription service. We've just seen him out here, but now JPR's time to prove himself is about now, George, because he's up next. And he's got a tough task.
He can't talk his way through this one.
Absolutely not.
Although he'll probably try.
You're probably right. Your next contest on Showdown, another singles match, champion versus champion, set for 1 fall. Introducing first. Here comes the hardcore champion, who now knows he's got to defend that title against Mustafa Khan. Not something I'd want to do, I'll tell you. Not an angry Mustafa Khan, anyway. Representing the firing squad, he is your UK Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Like I say, once upon a time I used to love introducing JPR, and he would get the biggest reactions in the room, but not anymore. He has been the hardcore champion for 258 days.
Are those days numbered? There's got to be a question in the back of his mind.
He's got to be concerned because he's not just facing any immortal man at WrestleMania, George.
Although having said that, he doesn't look too concerned at the moment, skipping around the ring like that.
He's going to be concerned because he's in here with a man who's maybe on the ride of his life at the minute. And his opponent. Now this guy's got his own internal issues. He's got to defend his World Television Championship at WrestleMania against somebody he used to call a best friend. Introducing next, he is your UK Wrestling World Television Champion, Joe Sedgwick. He won that title January 27th from the Essential Paul Hubris, and he has been a fighting world television champion. He's defended it with honour and class, but the honour and class has come into question lately because, well, we saw what he did at Day of Reckoning. I saw it on the replay because I wasn't here, but he hit Hamza Massoud with the belt in the head.
That doesn't seem to have phased the fans too much. They're still very much in his corner.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a proud young man. He's got the world at his feet, but him and Hamza are, we said on the pre-show earlier, I think that friendship is past the point of repair at this point. He's gone well past that. And at WrestleBration, Joe Sedgwick and Hamza Massoud finally go one-on-one with that shiny belt that Joe's holding in the air on the line. JPR told this crowd on social media not to do exactly what they're doing and chant Joe, 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 Joe. And look, JPR's covering his ears, look, he can't stand it. He can't stand it. Somebody in the crowd is listening. They're saying JPR's vexed. It's a good word that we used earlier. This crowd, no. JPR's not paying any attention to what's going on behind him here.
It's all right when he's the one talking, but when anyone else decides to talk,
yeah, he doesn't like it. Look
throws
at
a
that.
little hissy fit. There we go.
A real hissy fit. Look. He's angry. Wow. And Joe, quite rightly, getting away from the angry man. Crikey. The ropes are still shaking, look. Wow.
I think that's caught everyone off.
Yeah.
Caught everyone by
Joe
surprise,
looks a little bit cautious getting back in there. I don't blame the lad, really. Wow. JPR is indeed vexed. There we go. And now this crowd doing it again. Ring the bell, George, run away. And is JPR going to take out all his frustration? What? What's he doing? Oh man, you having a
I guess
laugh?
he's going for a walk. He's going to go and calm down. Have a word with a few of the fans.
Yeah, he needs to do a bit of meditation and calm down here.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah.
Do that a few times.
Slowly. Relax your mind, JPR.
Bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah, he's not going to get
Might be
any from
something
this
he's
lot.
not used to.
No, absolutely not. But the referee's counting because the bell rang.
I don't think he's even looked at. And there he is. He's kicking things again.
Look, he's still angry, look.
Another little hissy fit.
And this crowd chanting, "We want wrestling," as do we.
Well,
up
so
here.
far JPR's done nothing but wrestle the bottom rope and the barricade.
Yeah, with his feet.
Maybe we'll see him wrestle the cameraman.
He's got back out again.
Or the steps.
We need the camera guy. We need the steps. And Joe's just waiting. He's a patient guy at this point.
I mean, I'd be worried if I was referee Gary because he might want to wrestle him.
And we saw Gary take a bit of a beating last week. It's not going to happen again if Gary's got any wits about him. And JPR is taking his sweet time. Is he going to finally get?
No,
he's
that
not.
restarts the count. He knows what he's doing.
We only got a 90-minute show, JPR. You know what I mean? I run to time limits here. You know. I don't think he cares at this point.
Joe's starting to pace. It's clearly starting to get to him a little bit.
JPR is really no. We'll see if we can get him back in the ring. We've got to go to break. We'll be back in a minute. And will JPR be back in the ring when we're back? Stay tuned to find out. We are back at this Friday Night Showdown, and JPR finally got back in the ring. And now we'll finally get
Is
this
he
match
going to get to
underway.
both feet? Yes, he is. He's still not looking at Joe, though.
No. I think somebody in the crowd, I think he's ready. Oh! Joe was ready with that drop kick,
If
though.
he wasn't ready, he is now.
And now
And he's
JPR.
back to the outside.
Yeah, but
Okay,
forcibly
right.
back to the outside, and this time
Joe's
Joe's going
had enough.
after him. Yeah. Now don't blame the television champion one little bit, but JPR was waiting for him.
I've got to say, that's got to be a bit of a misjudgment by Joe.
Yeah,
he's a hardcore champion for a reason.
Look at that, taking
The
all his,
outside of the ring is his domain.
all his pedal progression. Look, George
It's
went,
his yard.
yeah, he went all out on Cedric, but Cedric cuts him off. Cedric's no slouch, and Cedric went, I'm vexed too. He's been vexed by Hamza Musawa, that's what he's vexed by. And now Gary's up to 5. Both guys on the outside. No, JPR's back in. Just a 2 count. Vexed is the word of the day. JPR back to his feet here. Oh, is Joe trying to suplex JPR? I mean, Joe's a strong young man, but JPR is a lot heavier.
May have picked enough more than he could chew.
Look now,
And he has.
yeah, it didn't work for Cedric on that occasion. I'd say he's a strong guy, but that was a bridge too far. JPR telling this crowd to shut up. They're not going to shut up. I'm sorry, JPR. They paid their money. They're allowed to say what they want. You know. JPR,
Once again, JPR sliding to the outside.
yeah. Oh! Joe over the barricade. I mean, George, this is not a hardcore match. Must remind people, this match has to end in the ring. It's not anything goes. They have until 10 to get back in. Cedric fighting back.
JPR off his feet.
Yeah, what's Cedric thinking here on the barrier?
Don't do anything stupid, Joe. Don't do it.
Joe is a risk taker. We know that. He's up on the barricade, and he's elbow drop on JPR.
My God.
Just when we were saying don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid.
He takes a risk. It pays off for the television champion who rolls JPR back in. Has he got him here? Has JPR got anything left? Down for the cover. 2, 3.
You got to ask, how much did that just take out of Joe?
I don't know. He looks to be okay at the moment. JPR is on the back
Adrenaline is
foot.
flowing.
Yeah, Joe lives on adrenaline. That's what he lives on. Oh my God! That was like a gunshot.
That's going to leave a mark.
I wouldn't want to. I mean, Joe Cedric's back in the morning. He'll be as red as his wrestling trunks.
You could check that mark for fingerprints.
Good Lord above. That reverberated around this building and around Joe Cedric's back.
Such a high-pitched note. My ears are still ringing from it.
Wow. And Joe Cedric, quite understandably, is down in the corner. And JPR picks him back up here. Irish whip by the hardcore champion, hard into the other side. Goes the world television champion. Defends that title against the saber-tooth Hamza Musawa on the biggest stage of the year, WrestleMania 15 nights from tonight. Cedric trying to fight back. Oh, and again. And look at Cedric. No quitting the young man, but he keeps getting chopped. How many more times? It's as if the chops are firing him up. Cedric is fired up by it. I can't believe it. What is Cedric made of? He's trying the suplex again, though, George. It's not going to work.
Now, if you're Hamza Musawa, what are you thinking now?
But Joe has tried the same thing twice and it's not worked. Oh, and a 2.5. Hamza's going to be loving this.
Yeah.
Hamza with the opportunity of a lifetime in 2 weeks.
I mean, he must be torn. On one hand, he's enjoying seeing his opponent being worn down because it increases his odds.
Hang on, where's he got the microphone from?
9, 6, 5, 6.
What kind of arrogant man commentates on his match whilst he's actually in there?
As they delivered his stuff, raised his Joe Cedric.
Again. Oh!
Or if just insult to injury. And chops.
Cedric's still on his feet. Slaps JPR. Cedric is definitely vexed now.
Now someone grab that mic and get it away from him.
I wish they would. Look at Cedric, he tried it twice. Is the third time the charm here? Oh my God, it is! He got him over. No strength to hook the leg.
Yeah, that's probably what did it.
It took a lot out of Cedric. Look at him clutching his back. Took a lot out of him, but the third time was the charm here for Cedric.
Come on, Joe. The people are with you.
The people
Get
are
it
always
done.
with Joe, and now Joe kicking away at the hamstrings of JPR. One more time. JPR has a history of ankle problems. He wrestled once. Georgie wrestled once the day after getting a cast off his ankle. He really did. That's what kind of a man JPR is. Oh! But as somebody who's broke his ankles 3 times, I know that they never fully heal afterwards. And I think Joe knows that as well. Cedric is playing a smart. Oh, hang on. Now Joe's got the ball. And now Cedric giving JPR a taste of his own medicine, and I'm here for that.
Well deserved.
Turnabout is fair play.
Go on, Joe, give him one from me.
Oh, hang on. Cedric's going for it again. He's waiting for JPR. And Gary's even getting in on it. But is that going to get him a victory? Hooks the leg. 2.5. And not enough. Cedric's going to be frustrated, but what's he going to do this time though? He's going up to the second rope on the inside. Not afraid to take a risk as our champion. Clothesline off the second rope. Is that enough? No, it's not. Joe may be wondering at this point what it's going to take. What is it going to
Getting a
take?
few suggestions from the crowd, I think.
Well, when they're on your side, it's like having a silent tag team partner. JPR back to his feet. Cedric's going to pick him up for the Death Valley driver, but no. JPR kicks him in the midsection. Oh my God! Lights out.
That kick looks a bit suspect.
That is it. Cedric got spiked on his head. And just like that, JPR has beaten.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Oh, and Uther's back out here. Here is your winner, the UK Wrestling Hardcore Champion, JPR. Whether we like it or not, JPR has just pulled it out and beaten the World Television Champion with that lights out DDT. Joe got spiked right on his head and there was no way back.
I don't know whether it was just the angle we sat at, but that kick did look a little suspect then.
Well,
Might have been
the
a little bit
referee
of foul
didn't
play
really
going
see
on.
it, but
Of course, the referee's only human, he can't see everything.
exactly. And now the firing squad are 1-1 tonight. Uther might not have got the job done, but JPR did with that kick and that lights out DDT. And the hardcore champion who now faces Mustafa Khan 15 nights from tonight at WrestleBration is victorious on Friday Night Showdown tonight. You gonna say something, Uther? What are you gonna say for yourself? Nod your head, yeah, your man won after you lost, alright. There you go. You're still not saying anything. And this crowd with unwavering love for Joe Cedric. And now Joe has to recover, regroup, because 15 nights from tonight Cedric faces Hamza Moussoa for that World Television Championship, and that thing is personal beyond personal. I'll tell you.
Good friends, but
They
now
were
bitter enemies.
Yeah, they were good friends, very good friends, to the point where NR Joe was a thing. NRG and Joe Cedric, they tagged up. It was NR Joe at one point.
No more.
Yeah,
That's not
literally.
happening again.
It seems like a distant memory. It really does. And speaking of Hamza, his tag team partner Momentum of NRG will be at WrestleBration. We know that. He's going to be in that Dream Ticket Let Me At a Match. And he has a chance to become the Dream Ticket holder. And I am segueing into the fact that after the break that's coming up in a moment, I'm going to be in that ring and I've got to try and send some words out of the man who is currently the Dream Ticket holder.
Oh, good luck with that.
You know who I mean.
Fun.
I'm in there with the Bruiser, the Emerald Bruiser, Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison. That's up after the break. We'll be back with Friday Night Showdown in just a minute. Good luck to me.
We are back live from Friday Night Showdown. Make some noise, Batley! You're going to make noise of a different kind now. Would you please welcome my guests at this time, the team of Cliff Harrison and Sebastian Mercer, the Breaking Bone Studios.
He's got in his hands one thing everybody wants. Following it closely is Cliff Harrison. Good luck, Brett. I think you'll need it.
Okay, gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Of course, Mercer, you have that Dream Ticket for the WrestleBration. You have to defend it in that Let Me At 'em match. What are your thoughts having to defend it at WrestleBration?
2 years ago, WrestleBration 30, I had a match for the Dream Ticket contract. In the Let Me At 'em match, WrestleBration 15, I'm in the exact same match for the Dream Ticket. The only thing is, I'm fighting to defend. Now I shouldn't have to defend it. I beat 29 other people to win it. But it doesn't matter. You could put 6 other people in that match. You could put 10 other people in that match. You could put all the damn roster in that match. No matter what, I am walking out with this Dream Ticket. So Evan Knight, who is around the clock title, can screw himself because he's not got a chance of winning this. Moment, who I beat a rebound for this, doesn't stand a chance. Who else is announced for that match?
Sigma.
Nothing to laugh about.
I beat him the same night I won this Dream Ticket. They could at least give me a challenge, because no matter what, without a shadow of a doubt, no one is pinning me for this. And at WrestleBration 15, I walk out with my hands raised.
I'm not mistaken, that's Ellis Parker. I don't think he's here for that drink ticket though, I think he's here for the clip.
Very forward, they didn't want to get it. Mercer, I'm even here for you. It's you! You, last week, me and Momentum, we had a real good match going. And then you came out, pressured at all, backdogged at them too, and cheated. You cheated, and I know why you cheated. I know why you cheated. Because you can't get over 3 weeks ago that I beat you in this ring. You can't get over that. And then, matter of fact, cue that up. Let me show you that I beat you. Again you went to G, but no. When it's a match, you can't beat me. And how's that neck feeling?
You really don't understand me. You really just don't get it. Why you been gone? Making a name for everywhere else but here. I've been doing that. I've been building a name for myself. Yeah, you know what? Everyone needs to make you a history book. You know why? I was Genesis champion. What do you guys have to cheer for? Hey, I've had classic matches with numerous opponents. Like the Navy New Lock, Joe Cedric, Sebastian Mercer, Leonie Rose, Damian Black, and all that. Gone. Show your mouth. Gone. Especially when you came back. See, because of you, I was on rebound. Because you got the dream ticket. No. After my time, you'll be checking out. Right. Because you know, because of me. You know what? Because of you. I'm not here for day lifting because of what you did right there. What of that? No! Drawing a power rider, you idiot! I'm not doing that. You're begging. And you're whining that you need another rematch against Sebastian Mercer and Nick Watson. You lost. You don't need to go for it anymore, do you? I'm done. I'm done. Playing in the backseat of it. Done. And that's just itch, and I think the only way I can do this. What about this? Let's see if you're interested. And now, shut up. Be serious for 1 second in your goddamn life. Get a job and do something else. Because you know what? Ellis Parker, Cliff Harrison.
Oh yeah, that's his name.
No shenanigans. No Sebastian Mercer ringside. WrestleBration 50. No. I can do anything. I can do what Mercer can. And that's going to be being you. WrestleBration 50. What do you say? No shenanigans. How do you see it right here? No shenanigans. No Mercer. Man of the word, honest.
Ellis, the challenge is out. What do you say?
I'll be wary about that. There's two of them. Two of them in the ring. You be careful, Ellis.
There you have it, Restoration 15, Cliff Harrison and Ellis Parker, one-on-one.
Well, that was tense.
Definitely was. I think Ellis was quite wise not to try anything though, with two of them in the ring.
Wow. That was incredibly tense. Woo. Oh dear me, I haven't missed that kind of tension, I tell you. Oh dear, so it's going to go down. Cliff Harrison said he's sick of being the afterthought. He's sick of being the one on the side, and that's why last week he came out and he screwed with Ellis Barker, cost him his match, and now it will be Barker and Cliff Harrison one-on-one. I mean, I've known Cliff a long time, George, and you know, I believed everything he said. I believed, you know, he had a lot of passion in that voice then. He had a lot of
big opportunity for him, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think Ellis Barker is going to be an easy one to deal with.
No, absolutely not. Barker's dangerous, he's talented.
Yeah.
He's been up and down the UK the last few years honing his craft, while Cliff said quite rightly, Cliff has been here doing it. You know, Cliff has been here, you know, being part of the Breaking Bone Studios, winning the Genesis Championship, having matches with everybody like he said. He didn't tell a lie in what he said. Just playing devil's advocate there. He didn't, you know, everything Cliff said was true, and that may be a show stealer at Restoration.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just hope this time it's a clean affair, because in that clip there was an eye rake and an attempted low blow.
Yeah.
And I don't think Cliff Harrison is going to want to build this match up to be the pinnacle of his year.
You'd hope not.
And then cheat to win.
He did say, he looked me in the eye, then I went, Brett, I'm serious, it'll be no shenanigans, no interference, there'll be nothing. We'll see. Will that stay true for our main event though? That is the question. Because coming up next, the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships will be on the line at Day of Reckoning. Red and Ruby Brocco defeat of the Empire and Evan Knight and Sketch to win the titles. Now, less than 2 weeks after that, the Empire has said that Red and Ruby Brocco have got to defend their titles against Evan Knight and Sketch. George, the time for talking is almost over. We'll find out who's going to roll into Restoration with the Tag Team Championships, and we'll find out right after this. Don't go away.
We are back at the Friday Night Showdown, live from the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley, and now it is time for tonight's main event. The following contest set for one fall is for your UK Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first.
Definitely a fan favourite between the two of them, and it's not Evan Knight. Lots of people chanting Sketch. tag team champions, a father-daughter duo, something you don't see very often.
Introducing the challengers to my left. Introducing first, the Pride of England, and for 384 days, your UK Wrestling Mayhem around the clock champion, the undeniable ace, Evan Knight. And to my right are the reigning and defending UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the father and daughter duo of Red and Ruby Brocco.
Well, George, it's time for our main event.
Tag team championships on the line.
Well and truly.
Just waiting for our last minute checks.
Oh, man.
Referee Gary will get us underway.
This crowd are loud. And they really,
4 competitors
really...
in this ring. I think there's only one of them they don't like.
Exactly, I was just about to say that, yeah. You're thinking the same thing. 3 of them got a great ovation, and then Evan Knight didn't. This crowd are really taken to sketch, and it says a lot for the young man's aura, his attitude, his conflict. And then there's Evan Knight, who they just really don't like. And Brocco extending his hand to sketch here. Brocco has been an advocate of sketch, George, for the last few months, has been saying, he's seen the seeds that have been planted here, he's seen what has happened.
Well, if you were watching on Wednesday night, you'd know I sat in between.
You did.
Red and Evan.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. You still got a headache?
Well, the ringing's still going.
But Sketch was in charge on Wednesday night, and earlier on, Chris Castle and Johan Hunt berated him, saying that he was doing a terrible job.
I thought he did a stand-up job.
Yeah, I watched the show on Wednesday. There was nothing wrong with him doing it, but that's not what the Empire thought. Of course. And
quite the bias as usual.
No, absolutely.
Now what's going on here?
Oh,
Evan Knight trying to get the tag, makes the
he's
tag.
tucked himself in. And the guy's an egomaniac. Now listen to the crowd. Immediately chanting that they want Sketch back in there.
You can understand Evan's frustration. He holds a title for well over a year.
Yeah, 384 days.
And they don't want to see him.
Nope.
They wanted to Sketch, who's currently sat cross-legged, facing out.
Yeah, with his back to his partner. Look at that. That's interesting to me.
Evan Knight taking a side headlock, takes Brocco over.
Brocco is over. Of course, Brocco used to be the general manager here, and things were running quite well until the Empire decided to. Yeah. Anyway. Evan Knight getting his arm wrung at the minute by the veteran Red Brocco. And Ruby Brocco on the outside, very proud daughter of her dad, I'm sure.
She's very calm and composed.
Yeah.
Clearly has full confidence in her dad.
Yeah, she should do, really. Evan Knight, side headlock now by Brocco. takes over the undeniable
Of his
ace.
own.
Yeah. Evan Knight's not going to win a wrestling match with a veteran like Brocco, but he could. He is obviously the quicker, he's the younger, he's the speedier, but rolls over Brocco and gets 2 out of it. Sketches back up on the apron, by the way.
Looking rather nonchalantly
what's
into
going
the
through his
ring.
what's going through his mind?
Eyes are glazed.
He's not reaching his hand out for a tag,
No,
you
he
know?
doesn't seem too interested.
He's not in a hurry, is he? And now, this crowd once again wants Sketch back in there. And Red Brocco's going to make a tag here, yep.
And in comes Ruby.
Ruby, former Genesis champion, of course. This crowd love it, and I mean, I get the pleasure, well, I had the pleasure until a couple of weeks ago, sitting here and watching people like Evan Knight and Sketch and Ruby, and watching them get better. Oh! And
Missed the kick.
yep.
Ruby gets a nasty drop kick
Ruby didn't
to
miss.
the upper back.
Clothesline.
And a clothesline.
My point though, George, was saying that I see these guys get better and better. Nobody, I think, arguably has improved more in the past calendar year than Ruby Brocco. You know, she's got so much better, so much more confidence. Oh, but Evan Knight caught her coming in with that kick.
He quite got all of it, but he got enough.
Yeah. And now he's in control of the second generation Brocco with a snap suplex. Is it enough to win the titles back? It's not.
There's a lot more fight in Ruby.
There is.
It's going to take a lot more to get those titles away from her and her dad.
And Evan Knight will never stop trying.
Notice how Evan has made no attempt to
No. He's not
any
even
teamwork with his
He's
partner.
not
He
even
wants to do it
acknowledged his
all
partner.
single-handedly.
But Ruby ducks under. Oh. Evan Knight once again tries it. Goes right to the chest and the head and the back of the neck. Anywhere he can. But like you said, George, he's not even acknowledged that the Sketch is out there.
God only knows what this will do to Evan's ego if he wins the titles by himself.
He'll want the titles for himself again like he did last time. This crowd once again wants Sketch in. Evan Knight not entertaining it. Kicks Ruby in the back. Now, Evan Knight.
Oh,
A cheap shot.
underhand tactic that is.
That's Red Brocco, yeah,
Red
exactly.
Brocco off the rope.
Oh, and Sketch tagged
Sketch is
himself in.
finally in, tags himself in.
Yeah, now he's literally telling Evan Knight to get out.
Shoves him out.
And
Going to work on the midsection of Ruby.
that's not good tag team communication to me. Evan Knight was forced out of the ring, clothesline by Sketch.
Short arm lariat there. And an elbow drop to the midsection.
It's a big weekend if you're English and you like the football. England in the finals of Euro 2024 somehow, some way. Doesn't matter how they got there, they got there.
They're there. And they're in with a chance.
They are on Sunday night next week. Will I be talking about the European champions? Who knows? Imagine how Sketch would be if England won.
Yeah.
On Sunday, it's a possibility. Anything can happen, just like here in UKW.
Maybe that's where his mind is. Maybe that's what he was-
yeah.
he was,
Oh, and hang
he's
on.
in the
Evan
Southgate.
Knight has tagged himself back in while Sketch was in the middle and on the second rope.
Just
The
like
guy
Ruby
is an
might,
egomaniac, man.
Ruby might use this to get to his... Oh, no.
She was
Spoke too
trying.
soon.
Evan Knight pulls Ruby
like she was
back.
gonna try and
Look at
get to the
Ruby.
corner.
Oh!
She still might.
She kicks Evan Knight. Oh, can she make it to her dad in the corner here? No, not if Evan Knight has anything to do about it.
Head.
And Evan Knight with that headlock. And that front face lock, sorry, on Ruby Brocco is making her way back to her feet here. Shots to the midsection, but Evan Knight cuts
to
her
the
off,
back.
yeah. And sarcastically clapping Ruby Brocco and the crowd here. So main event on Friday Night Showdown with 15 nights from WrestleBration. Who is going to walk in as tag team champions? We'll find out. Final bit of Showdown comes the way after this break. Stay right there, we'll be back in a minute. We're back, it is Friday Night Showdown, the voice is back. Brett Hadley and George James Anderson at the desk. Sketch with a stunner, Evan Knight. Oh my god, they could win it. The famous of this could be it. Oh, What just happened?
Uncharacteristic bit of teamwork between the two.
That's the first bit of teamwork we've seen.
They've done nothing but ignore each other and tag themselves in, and then all of a sudden we see a combination.
They finally get it together, and maybe they're going to win the tag team titles back here. Who knows? Rebocco waiting fresh on the outside for Ruby to get a chance to make the tag here.
Every Knight seems to be barking orders, and Sketch
What a shock.
taking no notice.
Sketch is saying, look, I've got this, I know what I'm doing. He's going to do the England kicks, the penalty kicks, here he goes.
Oh, a bit of an obscene gesture there.
Yeah.
Preceding those kicks.
And Evan Knight is just sat on the apron taking a drink. And Ruby Brocco getting dragged back to the corner of the challengers. And the tag. Evan Knight's got Ruby in the corner. She needs to get out of there. She needs to somehow get the tag. And Evan Knight.
I think the big surprise here is that the challengers are actually coexisting.
Yeah, finally. It's taken about 10 minutes, but they've got there.
I'm surprised that Evan made the tag there. I'm surprised he wants to share.
Hang on, Brocco fighting a way out. Ducks under Evan Knight. Oh, Evan Knight almost kicked Sketch. Ruby Brocco kicked. Hang on a minute. Oh, both of them. And now can Brocco make the tag? And Evan Knight nearly kicked Sketch into the middle of next week, but it didn't happen. And this crowd,
Ruby's taking quite a bit.
yeah, she's trying to
willing him on.
Trying to get over there to Red Brocco, who's fresh on the apron. Can she make the tag? Yes, she can.
Sketch made a tag, but I don't think he was paying full attention.
No.
Caught him off guard.
Red Brocco is back in. Sketch is in trouble here. Picked up handily by Brocco in the air. Slammed down with ease. Brocco with a leg drop. He's got the cover on Sketch. 1, 2.5. Is it going to be the Broccos or Evan Knight and Sketch going into Celebration as tag team champions here? Into the corner. It's got quite frantic here. Evan Knight's on the outside. Sketch is in trouble. Red makes a tag. In comes Ruby. Is he setting... Oh, I think... Oh my... What is he doing? Is he going to suplex his... Oh, daughter onto Sketch! Is that it? Almost.
Evan Knight making the save.
At the last possible minute.
Shot to Red.
And now look at Evan Knight pulling Ruby over to the corner. What's Evan Knight doing? Oh, no.
I need to remind you, Evan Knight is still not legal.
No. And now he says, tag me in. He's played a smart game here. I don't like it, but it's smart. And now this is it. They're calling for the finish. Ruby Brocco's in trouble. And we're about to have new tag team champions. 1, 2. Oh, no. How the hell?
I did not see that coming.
I was sure that was it. But no. And Evan Knight can't believe it. Quite frankly, neither can I. One more time. Evan Knight says he's going to do it again. First time it didn't work. Oh, hang on though. Red Brocco's back in there. Red Brocco cuts off Sketch. Evan Knight fooled a little bit here. And Ruby Brocco has got Evan Knight on his head. Evan Knight got dumped on his head. Ruby Brocco now with Sketch on the inside. Makes the tag. Evan Knight's been dispatched here, George. This could be trouble here.
Far away from his corner as well.
Yeah. And now
doesn't bode well for
Sketch
Sketch.
is in trouble. The double hip toss. Oh no! Brocco's got it. 2, and that is it. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Music.
The Broccos have retained their titles. But that's the music of the Empire. And of all the times to come out here, why the hell did they choose now? What is the meaning of this? The Broccos have just won this match, fair and square.
Yes, stop the music. Stop the music.
I don't like the smell of this.
You know, trust me, this is something you want to hear. There is a very old saying, what goes around, comes around. And trust me, it will make sense in a moment.
Does that mean you can go back out there?
Some of you may or may not remember. As I said, some of you may or may not remember, but I used to be a World Television Champion and a Tag Team Champion at the same time. A double champion.
Used to be.
And you, Red Rocker, back then you gave me 2 matches in the same night, inside the steel gate, and that was the night I lost my World Television Championship. What goes around, comes around. And that's the reason you had 2 matches last pay-per-view at Day of Reckoning. Okay, unfortunately, that backfired to the Empire and you became a tag team champion.
Yeah, so what's your point, Wolfboy?
Yeah, congratulations, you've done it.
What's your point here?
And what a way to do it with your own family, right? But as I said, what goes around, comes around. There was also a time when I was the tag team champion with Joe Sedgwick.
Yes, there was.
And what did you do, Red Rocker, as a general manager? You stripped us of the tag team championship.
Oh, I don't think I like where this is going, George.
As I said, what goes around, comes around. You see where I'm going with this?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
So, as of right now, Red Rocker,
Don't do
Ruby
this.
Rocker, you are being stripped of the tag team championships.
What? Why
And
the
these
hell?
tag team championships are going to someone who actually deserves them. Evan Knight and Steps.
Oh, give me a cotton-picking break. Come
And
on.
I want you two to hand them over to them right now.
Oh my God, this stinks, man.
What goes around, comes around.
You're stripping them of the titles for no reason at all. Why are you... The Empire are forcing the Broncos here to hand over the titles.
That's ridiculous.
More than ridiculous. This is a blatant...
He doesn't have a choice. It doesn't matter if you say no.
Right now.
This is a
As of
blatant...
right now, you're not tag team champions anymore. So, take those belts off your shoulders and give them to Evan and Steph.
Oh God, this stinks. I knew this was too good to be true, George. This night was going far too well.
One final embrace as champions.
And Broncos are honourable people, I know that. And look at Evan Knight, he's just grabbed the belt. Sketch is gonna, oh my God. He was gonna shake Red Broncos' hand and Evan Knight has none of it. Don't do it, Sketch.
Steph, you're going to take the belt.
Come on, Sketch, be a man.
Looks like he's finally seen the light. Go on,
Hang
Sketch.
on.
Evan Knight is
No! You wanted equality! You wanted this! You wanted the belt with us being equal! So goddamn take it! They paid me, this stupid prick!
Oh, he's, oh man.
They paid me! You wanted to goddamn equal! We're not equals yet! I'm majority! I'm so much better than you! I'm the goddamn tag team champions now! So get out of my goddamn ring and leave! Get out, Sketch! I've had enough of you!
Evan Knight is a bully.
Like I'm some little prick! Leave! Now! You are nothing without me! You will be nothing without me! Get out of the goddamn ring!
Evan Knight is a piece of work, I tell you.
Yeah, leave like a little coward's prick! Leave now.
Oh, Sketch. Come on, Sketch. Just hit him in the... Oh.
You're not gonna hit me. You owe me everything. You're not gonna hit me. You owe me the tag team championship. You owe me your entire career, Sketch. You are not gonna hit me one bit.
There comes a point where you have to stand up for yourself.
Get out the ring now. They're my belts. No, they are my belts now. Leave.
One more bit of bullying by
Don't you,
Empire.
Michael. You two can get out as well. I will have the Empire fire both of you if you don't get out this goddamn ring.
Guys,
We lost your tag team championship because of your...
hang on a minute, hang on a minute. That's the music of Sedgwick.
Shut your...
I don't think anybody's heard that but me. Jonathan Sedgwick is out here. Sedgwick has the other microphone here. I know.
You two seriously are full of shit.
Oh my God, he's right. They're full of something.
Acceptable. You clearly took the running thing.
Look at this crowd. That's a chant I didn't think we'd get to.
Exactly why I suggested a rematch at WrestleMania. No one wants to see the two of you running things.
Damn right we don't. Damn bloody right we don't.
Nobody wants to see us running things. Everybody loves what we're doing here right now at the Empire. We present the best shows. We have the greatest champions that UK wrestling can bring anyone.
They're deluded.
If nobody doesn't like the way that the Empire's doing things right now, we all just need to live with it. Yeah, clearly everyone wants to see you two in charge. Yeah, I thought you might say something like that. So I've got a couple of people lined up ready to come out and tell you exactly what they think to you two running things.
And why is Cedric plotted here? And hang on, there's Carlisle. There's Ruby. There's the Yorkshireman. Can I join these guys, Mo?
Who let JoJo see while drag acting to the building? For the past 11 years I have seen management change hands in UKW, and you standing in the ring right now have made a joke of this company more than you've made a joke of yourselves, pretending that you belong in a wrestling ring. I may have had my differences with Jonathan Sedgwick, but I will hands down back this man to the moon and back at running this company. He will have my backing every single day. And if you guys think that you can run a company better, I'd say prove it. But so far, lights keep going off, mics don't work, people want to walk out. It's not really looking that great for you guys. So I feel like you either need to lay down and let Jonathan take back over again, or start pulling your fingers out and actually making some decent decisions, because so far I think the only decent decision you've made since being in power is the main event of WrestleMania. I don't know about anyone else here, but so far that seems to be a pretty decent choice. How about that?
He's spitting truths, folks.
We want a rematch. We want a rematch.
I think we might get to that one in due course, but I feel like someone else might have a few bones to pick with the wannabe management team.
I am fed up of you. Why? Why do you have to take my opportunities? First, it was my number one contender shot. Now, it was the tag team titles, and I am getting sick of it.
Damn right, Ruby.
You know what? He's not the only one that's sick of it. So am I. 5-minute matches trying to earn a shot, trying to make sure this Black Cap Army can make sure we get to WrestleMania. We want to make sure we out there. We want to show everyone that shot some time.
We're all sick of it.
You know? And you all done great stuff, because none of that even matters. None of that matters one bit. Don't care about Damon, don't care about Ruben, don't care about yours. Who cares what them idiots think? What matters is what we think. That's right.
You know, I keep telling these guys they need to care. Does that work? Oh yeah, it works alright.
Who did this thing, you two puppies? Keep up in this rematch. Giving this rematch for the power of the company. What's in it for us, Brocco? Doesn't sound very fair to us. There's nothing in this for us. We're doing an amazing job. I think we'll just keep doing an amazing job.
Yeah, so amazing. I'll tell you what, let's make it interesting then, eh? How about making it a tag match for Jonathan against you two?
Challenge is out. The Empire are laughing it off here, but I don't think they should.
So that's what you're going to say, just a tag match. Alright, very great tag champs ever. No competition.
Show me got fools, right? Shut up. Listen, if we lose, I'll have my boots up, right?
What? What did you just say?
Karen said, I'm going for you.
What did you just say?
We've got to do something. I'm sick of this. We can't carry on like this. This has got to change. We can't have this every night, every Friday. These people spend good money coming and watch. And these two clowns are screwing about with your company, man.
But did Brocco just say he'd hang his boots up? Are you sure about this?
Yeah, we kind of like the sound that Brocco retired to beat. As we are going to beat you guys. But we want one other thing in this match. So not only when we beat you at WrestleBration will Brocco hang up his boots and retire from action, we might let you have a place on commentary desk next to Brett if you're okay. We want Jonathan Sedgwick to join our empire.
What?
And be our enforcer with zero power around UK wrestling, and he must listen to and follow out every request and action that we demand. Now what do you say?
That really is bad.
Jonathan Sedgwick has been propositioned here. What do you say, John? If they win, he has to join them?
I've been fighting for this match for months. If Brocco is willing to put his career on the line, then it's only right that I put something on the line too.
What?
So we accept.
Yes! Hang on.
But you best believe we're going to bring everything into this match. We're coming to take back control. And we're going to come and take back the power.
It is on at WrestleBration. The Empire, Jonathan Sedgwick and Brocco, the control of UK wrestling hangs in the balance. Would you believe that one? But if Brocco and Sedgwick lose, I don't want to think about it. But if the Empire lose, George, that is it.
I'm still in shock. Honestly, I can't believe what's just happening, what's just unfolded.
Wow,
This will change everything.
And it is just
will change everything.
15 nights away at WrestleBration. The stakes have just got incredibly high. We will see you back here next week for Monday Night Ignite, Wednesday Night Mayhem, and I'll be back Friday Night Showdown next week. For George James Anderson, the voice is proud to be back, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.